everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet one of these cute little baskets. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to crochet 2 baskets and nest one in the other and single crochet around the rim. And this makes for a much sturdier basket. So I'm using a size 6.0 millimeter size J crochet hook, and I'm using some worsted weight cotton yarn. This is the Lily Sugar and Cream brand, which I can link below. I believe it's in teal is the color. So we're going to start out by making a magic ring. And chaining 2. Whoops. Okay. And now we're going to half double crochet 10 times into the magic ring. And we are not counting our first chain 2 as a half double crochet. So go ahead and half double crochet 10 times into your magic ring, and then I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I've half double crocheted 10 times into my magic ring, and now I'm going to pull my tail to tighten the ring. And I'm going to slip stitch back into the first stitch, which can be a little tricky getting the hook in there sometimes. There we go. And then I'm going to chain 1. What I'm going to do for the second round is I'm going to increase in every stitch, so I'm going to half double crochet in every stitch twice. So working in that same stitch that my chain's coming out of, I'm going to half double crochet 2. So 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and do that in every stitch. So I started out with 10 half double crochets. When I get to the end, I should have 20 half double crochets. So go ahead and half double crochet twice in every stitch until you come back to the beginning, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning. I have 20 half double crochets. I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch in my row. And I'm going to chain 1. Okay, in this round, instead of 2 half double crochets in every stitch, we're going to do 1 half double crochet and then 2 in the next stitch. And it'll go like that all the way around. So 1 half double crochet, 2 in the same stitch, 1 half double crochet, 2 in the same stitch. So go again, 1 half double crochet. Looks like I'm getting a knot here. Okay, there we go. 1 half double crochet, 2 in the same stitch, 1 half double crochet, 2 in the same stitch. So by the end of this round, I should have 30 stitches, 30 half double crochets, and I will be ending this round on an increase. So the last stitch that I work will have 2 in one. And if you're unsure, just count and make sure that you have 30, and I will meet you back when you're done. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning. I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch to join. I'm going to crochet 1, and in the last row I did half double crochet 1, increase, half double crochet 1, increase. In this round we're going to half double crochet 2, increase, half double crochet 2, increase. So I'll go ahead and show you. Half double crochet 1 and 2, now increase. So half double crochet 2 in the same stitch. Actually, I had to redo this part of the video because I kept double crocheting. I don't know why. This pattern is all half double crochets, but I think I finally have got it out of my head. This is half double crochet, not double crochets. Okay, so I've done 2, increase, 2, increase. 1, 2, and then an increase. So I'll continue around, repeating that. And at the end of this row, I should have 40 half double crochets. So go ahead and continue half double crochet 2, increase, half double crochet 2, increase until you get to the end, and I will meet you there. Okay, I've made it to the end. I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch. I'm going to chain 1. And now for this round, we're going to start working up the sides of the basket. And instead of working into this first stitch that we've been working into, the same as our chain 1, we're going to start on the next stitch over, and we're going to be crocheting into the back loop only. So instead of working into both loops, we're going to be working into this back loop only. Okay, and we're going to half double crochet. So go into the back loop, do a normal half double crochet, and as you can see, this loop is getting really stretched out, and that's okay. That's going to happen as you work this back loop. That's perfectly normal for them to get stretched out. It'll work itself out in the end. So go ahead and continue around, half double crocheting into the back loop like this, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I've made it to the end. I counted my half double crochets and I have 39. Since I had started in the next stitch over, I'm going to work this stitch that I haven't worked in previous rounds, so I can have 40 half double crochets total. And now I'm going to join. Okay, I'm going to chain 1. And now I'm just going to do regular half double crochets all the way around for the next 2 rounds. So go ahead and half double crochet around, slip stitch to join as we have in previous rounds, and then half double crochet around the next round. And I will meet you back here after you half double crochet 2 full rounds. Okay, so I've made it to the end of half double crocheting 2 rows. Now I'm going to slip stitch to join, chain 1, and then I'm just going to single crochet around for 2 rows. So just regular single crochet all the way around for 2 whole rows, and then I will meet you back here once you've done that. Okay, so I've made it to the end of my 2 rows of single crochet. I've slip stitched to connect, and now I'm going to chain 1, pull, and I'm going to cut, tighten this. So now I have what's going to be the outer basket. Will be this outer basket, and I need to crochet the inner basket, which is going to be almost exactly the same as this here, except for we're not going to single crochet the 2 rows at the end. So go ahead and crochet your second basket following the same instructions as this one, but skip the 2 single crochets and go ahead and leave your yarn intact. Don't cut your yarn at the end of your second basket, and then I'll meet you back here to show you how to connect the 2 baskets. Okay, so I've made my slightly shorter basket without the single crochets on the top. I also wove in my ends from my magic ring. You could pause the video and do that if you'd like. And I'm going to now nest my 2 baskets. I'm just going to make it so the tails are across from each other. So I'm putting the smaller basket into the larger one. And I had to cut my yarn, so I'm going to be inserting my yarn, but if you left your yarn uncut from the inner basket, that's even better. So what you can do is, what I'm going to do, since I cut my yarn, I'm going to go through 2 single crochets or 2 stitches, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the yarn through to start, like this. And I'm going to start single crocheting, so I'll chain 1 and go right into that same stitch and single crochet. And now I'm going to go into the next stitch on each basket, right through both baskets. And I'm going to single crochet again. And you'll do that in every stitch all the way around. And as you come to these tails, you can go ahead and just stick them in there and go ahead and keep single crocheting, or you can weave them in when you're done, whichever you prefer. So go ahead and continue to single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I've single crocheted around, and I'm going to slip stitch back into the beginning. I'm going to chain 1, pull, and cut. And now I'm going to pull this tight. And I'm going to go ahead and weave in my ends. And I just kind of weave them right in between the two baskets. And with this one, I usually will try to make it least visible as I can. So that's pretty good. And that is the finished basket. I really love how sturdy it is with the double layer. So yep, that's how you do it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment below if you have any questions or any ideas of anything that you'd like me to make next. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.